Hello, my name is Rick.
And I'm Derek.
And Derek, what are we trying today?
WEETABIX cereal from the UK.
With chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
Well, welcome back to the channel. And as Derek said, we are trying WEETABIX with chocolate chips. Now, we do know that there is an original WEETABIX. And one of these days, we will do a video on the original WEETABIX. But we did see the one that's the WEETABIX minis with chocolate chip. And we decided that we're going to give that a try.
Okay.
Are you excited for this?
Yeah.
All right.
So actually, I have not had cereal in almost 2 years.
What?
I just like stopped liking it like 2 years ago. So this is gonna be my first cereal in 2 years.
Without any further ado, we have bowls, we have spoons, and we have milk. So we'll go ahead and get this open. We're gonna give this a try.
Should we try it by one by itself?
Let's try one without milk,
and then
one with the milk. So let's go ahead and I'll put this into the bowl. We'll just grab one each. So I'm just gonna put a few, just enough to get a taste.
Okay.
Put it there.
So that's what the pieces look
All right,
like.
these are definitely
they're pretty big compared to like other cereals.
Right, and the original WEETABIX were even larger, I believe.
Oh, wow.
When we were a couple of years ago, we happened to be able to spend a couple of days in London, and at the hotel where we stayed, they had a breakfast at the hotel, and I remember that WEETABIX, I didn't give it a try, I should have, but they did have WEETABIX as one of the breakfast options, the original one, and they were quite large, much larger than these little WEETABIX minis. But this is, we'll get a taste of it with the chocolate.
Oh wow, very crunchy.
Very crunchy.
Which makes sense because normally you'd have it in milk. That's good though.
That's pretty good.
That would be really good in a cereal, I think.
Makes
sense.
Yeah, and there is some sort of a sweetener in it, but it has nowhere near the sugar that you would expect from an American cereal. Oh. But there is something in there that's definitely giving it a little bit of sweetness.
Unhealthy American cereals have so much sugar. It's
sugar.
Crazy how much sugar is in there.
Yeah. Doesn't mean I don't like it. It's just that
I don't like it.
Yeah, American cereals just have tons of sugar. So let's go ahead and let's get some milk.
All right. You can do it.
Yep.
I'm not going to know how much milk to put in.
And if you're from the UK or Australia...
Oh, yeah, it's better.
This is what a typical... in America, milk comes in a 1 gallon jug. We call these a 1 gallon jug. And this is the typical shape of an American... gallon of milk. It goes in the refrigerator, and a family like ours, we typically have 2 and even sometimes 3 of these in the refrigerator at once because we drink so much milk as a family. But I'll go ahead and put that to the side.
All right. Well, we gotta eat it before it gets soggy.
Yeah. And he is right-handed. I am left-handed.
All right, ready?
Yep, here we go. That's pretty good.
Well, that's good. Maybe I'll start eating cereal more.
Definitely getting kind of the chocolate flavor, the sweetness from the chocolate. Because the wheat doesn't have a ton of flavor on its own. But this is not bad.
Oh, wow. Before it was super crunchy, but now it's in milk. It's a great texture. It's pretty soft. The chocolate, there's not you can't taste it that well, but it's good though. Overall, mostly it tastes sweet.
Yeah, there's something you have to eat fairly quickly because you're right. The wheat is getting soggy quickly from the milk. I'll go first with a score. I'm going to give that a solid 7 out of 10. And part of it is I'm going to be honest here. As an American, I'm used to the American cereals that again have far more sugar and are much sweeter. I'm not holding that against WEETABIX. But I'm trying to give this a fair score, considering all the different types of American cereals that I've had over my life. But I still give this a solid 7 out of 10. Would definitely have this again. I know now that I'm familiar with it. If I'm in London again, and I see this as an option for breakfast, I definitely would have some, and I would definitely give the original WEETABIX a try as well.
Yeah. How about you? Since I don't like cereal that much, I mean, it's not great. It's just a solid cereal, probably. But
So cereal's not your thing. We have to keep that in mind.
yeah,
So as far as a number,
I'm probably gonna do a 6.75.
okay, that's fair. And again, just keep in mind he's not a big fan of
Yeah.
breakfast cereal. That's okay. So 6.75, a 7, solid. I would have it again. He probably wouldn't have it again.
If I had to pick a cereal, I might pick this one.
Right.
It was a good one.
Like if we're back in a London hotel, they have WEETABIX or chocolate WEETABIX.
Yeah.
We'd give it a try. Yeah, we would have some. All right. Well, that was pretty straightforward. But now, tell me, did you grow up? My understanding is that most people in the UK grew up with the original WEETABIX, or perhaps you had the minis here with the chocolate chips. But tell us, did you grow up with WEETABIX in the UK, or do they have this in Australia? I don't know that if this is available in Australia. But let us know in the comments how you like it, or if you grew up with it. If you're an adult, do you still eat this for breakfast? So. With that, anything else?
Subscribe.
Subscribe if you like
Thanks
what
for
we're
watching.
doing. Yeah, thank you for watching. And we will see you on the next one. WEETABIX Crispy Minis are delicious and crunchy bites made with golden whole grain wheat, high in fiber, and crammed with real chocolate chips. It's a super tasty breakfast that'll go down a treat. Have you had yours?